Mm.
Welcome. My name is Manipulator James Nuhann, founder and CEO of Vision for Children in Liberia. Pretty much, this foundation was founded so that we can be able to help our children in Liberia. Uh, Fundamentally, we want to be able to have a safe environment so our children in Liberia can go to school without fear. Because I recall back home in high school, I was a victim of where I had to go to school, and sometimes I had to pay a teacher just to get good grades, and the way they teach the material. So I believe that the policy within the school system in Liberia should be changed. We should be able to come up with a good policy that will be able to governize our children in terms of how they can go to school. I've been working in the school system in New York City for over 12 years, and I can tell you the system that we have here, what the people have here that put in place, children go to school and they feel very free to go to school. You know, Growing up, I recall how I went through things to get my education. Sometimes I walk over 2 hours to get one textbook, and I don't think it's right. So therefore, that country is a country of my origin. I might be a naturalized citizen overseas here, but that is the country of my origin. So I want to make sure that we have the right policy put in place in Liberia so we can have a good educational system. Because when you don't educate the children, something wrong somewhere. And do the math. We already have 14 years of civil war that got fought in Liberia, followed by the epidemics, the Ebola crisis. So there is a wide gap that our children have in Liberia. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make sure that children are served in Liberia. So if you know any child that was greatly affected by the Ebola crisis, in other words, the parent died, and that child is roaming around the street, please feel free to call me. Call this organization. We have a system put in place. We're going to do a follow-up. We're
So
going to
this is what I
confirm
do.
that child, and they will be able to come up with a right policy put in place so we can serve our children in Liberia. So once more again, my name is Manipulator J. Nuhann, and I hope you help to spread the word. Thank you.